Hi Ben, congratulations.
Cheers, thank you very much.
How you feeling? 2 for 2?
Yes, all a bit mad, isn't it? I'm really, really pleased actually. Yeah, because it was a hard job to work on. It was a very satisfying job to work on, but to know that it's been appreciated by your contemporaries and your peers really is, yeah, it's quite special actually.
And I guess working with someone like Alex Garland, such a creative force visually and with his writing, does that then inspire you with your own writing?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as I said when we got the award, it's working with Alex is the hardest. You know, he's the hardest person I've ever worked for, but also the best. You know, he demands so much of the music in his films and in his TV show. I mean, he basically treated Devs like an 8-hour feature film, and because he cares so much about the music. I mean, the whole post-production period is sort of dedicated to music and visual effects as well. But it really, you know, the care that he puts into it puts pressure on you, but it also means the results are, hopefully, people appreciate them, and and it was brilliant to have obviously Geoff, who I always work with, but also the Insects, Bob and Tim, as co-writers on this, because it needed a few of us to keep each other propped up, but also to sort of pool ideas, and I think that was it was sort of like being in a band in a way. It was a really, really positive experience on that front, that we were able to sort of share creative ideas and, really get involved in it as much as you can as a TV writer and film writer. It was brilliant.
And what's that like writing for a TV series? Can you sort of explain a little bit of how different that feels as opposed to writing for a normal I say normal.
Well, it's a good question, because I've done a few TV series and a lots in the past, and normally they are up on a program by program basis, and sometimes things vary massively from episode to episode. And as I say, this one was unique in that I've never done anything that has been written and directed by the same person all the way through. And Alex had never done a TV series, so he did say to everyone involved, I don't know how else to treat this other than like an 8-hour feature film. So in that respect, it wasn't different to doing a feature film. It was just compressed time and more music. The answer is no different on Devs. On other TV series, it can be very different, but on Devs, no different. And I think that benefited the series as a whole. In all aspects, it had a very thought through vibe to the whole thing, whereas some, the standard model in TV is to get different directors to direct, even if they're written by the same person, whereas this had Alex's vision sort of sewn through it the whole way, and the same with the music. It had our music all the way through it, and all these things I hope help.
And what do you think it is about your working relationship with Alex that brings the best out of both of you?
That's a good question. First and foremost, he likes our music, that, and we love his films. That it is as simple as that in a way. If you respect each other creatively, that is by far and away the best place to start. And our first relationship with him, mine and Geoff, started because he was a fan of Beak, Geoff's work since Portishead, and then has grown to sort of really respect the way we write music. So I don't think anyone ever completely agrees on what's great music and what isn't, but I think we all agree on when something works, music to picture, and we all in a room together and get that sort of your hairs on the back of your arms go up, and you're like, this is working. And sometimes it can be Alex's suggestion. He can grab a bit of music we've done for something else, put it there somewhere else, and we suddenly all go. Our first response might be, no, you're mad. That it's not going to work there. And then you watch it, and it's like, oh, yeah, there's something to this. And equally, we can suggest completely off the wall things. I think the thing is, we're allowed to overstep the boundaries of each other's compartment massively. We tell him things about the edit, he tells us things about the music, and it feels like you're a massively integral part of the whole creative process, which is that's what you dream for as a media composer.
And then lastly, obviously Geoff's here, not here, he's busy with Beak, I guess, at the moment. Are you going to drop him a line now?
I will. I'll drop him a line. Yeah, he's not a massive fan of these awards things, if I'm honest, and he is very busy with Beak, and we're both working with Alex again at the moment. So yeah. So we got lots on, but yeah, I will now. I'll send him a text now, and Bob and Tim as well. Obviously, they deserve a lot of credit. It's a real shame, Bob couldn't come over because he lives in France, and that makes it difficult. And Tim was stuck in Bristol with some work that he's got to do. So it's difficult times, but it was a big team effort. So
working with Alex again. We'll see you here next year.
You never know. Yeah, you never know. Hat trick of Alex, Garland, Ben, and Geoff things would be great. Yeah,
amazing. Thank you. Well done. Congratulations. Take care, Ben.